Hi everyone, this is part 3 of my men's mental health video. Things to explain. And this one is going to be my own personal story, as well as other people's stories as well mixed into this one. So this is going to be part 3 of my men's mental health series that I might be doing towards the end of August. This is where I just be basically explaining everything again. Well, explaining new things and adding new nuance, new context, new text, new opinions, new thoughts, and everything like that. So this is what I'm going to do now until the end of August. I also try to work on other things as well. So hi guys, welcome back. This is again another one of my story times. This one's like has to do. This one's come up actually. So it's a family member's birthday of mine, but I come up right, and I kind of explained that in the last video when it came to this family coming over. Not even family, but like friends. You're not the whole thing when it comes to your embarrassment. You're embarrassing to the family. You're embarrassing your embarrassment. And I just want to talk about that because I also am a fashion designer. You know, I design my own clothes. I remember vividly just last year of Christmas, I made my little cousin a jean jacket with fur. Not leather jacket with fur, black leather jacket with fur, and I got ripped to shreds for it. And I was like, it's just for a child. I don't know why I'm getting ripped to shreds for wearing it. It's overly critiqued. It was overly done. And if people who would do this in real life, they will, but it wouldn't be like the way you're critiquing it, the way you're doing it is distasteful. And again, I made something for our family members whose birthday's coming up again. Another jacket I made. It's almost kind of like not cloth. It's a jacket. It's like I forgot what's the material again. I'll be right back. So like it's out of a rib knit fabric. You know, it's like strong, stretchy though. It could be difficult to sew from right here. But I'm really excited about it. But anyway, so I'm kind of like, if I designed this with y'all, I already started to hear it in my head, where it was like, oh, can you make me one too? Can you make me one too? And I'm gonna be sitting here like, no, I'm not gonna make you one too. It's only for one person. But like that's my thing. It's called, you are like the embarrassment, quote unquote, to the family, right? But we still need you around. It's literally that dark feminine archetype that I feel like I am, that dark masculine archetype that I feel like I am as well. Whereas we love your talents, we love your gifts. We just don't love the person that has it. But since you wield it and we can't duplicate it, I wanted to. That's exactly what it is, and that's the energy it gives. That's the frequency it is. Like that's literally what it gives. Now I'm going to be getting into other people's intakes, and then we're just going to continue from there, and then yeah, that will be concluding the video. So please guys, sit back and just relax, take things in, just hear out people's stories. Please be respectful to them. No hate, no malice in the comments for any kind, and I see you guys soon.
I went no contact with my family a year ago. And to be clear, I don't know you or your situation. I'm not saying that's what you should do. Also, I am not trans. I am a cisgender woman. I am bisexual and I lean gay. But I've always been the family disappointment. When I was 15 years old, my parents sent me away to a troubled teen program and I was gone for 3 years. Like, that's how much they didn't want to fucking deal with me. I am 34 years old. And the last year that I have been no contact with my family has made me realize who I am as a person individually. A lot of people that become parents don't do it for the right reasons. They're expecting their child to be a reflection of who they are or who they think they are. And that's not healthy. It's not natural either. If you're a queer person and your family thinks that's embarrassing, that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them projecting onto you. I used to feel like I lived my entire life to make my family happy, and I was miserable. They were miserable because I still didn't quite fit the mold they were expecting out of me. Do not base your value as a human being on what your family thinks of you. If you're not hurting anybody and you're happy, that's all that matters. And if they were decent parents, that would be enough for them.
So a girl on here said, sometimes I wonder if it was really that bad, but then I remember I couldn't be honest with my family because I was so embarrassed about what I was allowing. That part hit me, because healing has a funny way of making us question our own memories, right? With enough time, your mind starts remembering the good moments. You start thinking, maybe I was being too hard on them. Maybe it wasn't that serious. But then one thought brings you back. You couldn't even tell the people who loved you what was really going on. Not because they would have judged you, but because you already felt ashamed. You were making excuses for them, hiding parts of the story, changing details so nobody would know how much you were actually putting up with. And that's usually the reminder that you need. Healthy love doesn't make you feel like you have to protect someone else's image while your own heart is falling apart. Sometimes the proof that it really was that bad isn't what they did. It's the version of yourself you had to become just to survive it.
So, like, when you hear things like that, especially with the other two ladies who are just explaining, it gets rough. Like, it literally gets rough, and you sit there and you're changing stories in your head. You try and make sense of it. You're trying not to sound too crazy, too irrational about it. You're just like, okay. Like, you are just sitting there trying to figure out, like, okay, whatever that means. So you don't, in your own mind or in your own head, kind of lose it in a bit, or in your own head, you basically try to rationalize it. What's the rationale about it? I'm trying to understand the grace of it. I just don't get it. Like, what is it? What am I trying to understand about it? What am I trying to feel about it? And you just don't know what to feel or what to understand about it. And I think that's the most difficult part about being in toxic environments. And I'm currently still in one. And I remember I have notebooks, hidden notebooks, and I can say where I just know that they're hidden notebooks of my escape plans, my escape routes, places that I'm gonna see, addresses. Like, it's intoxicating. It's insane. And I always say, it's like, if the world were to end today, let's say zombies took over the world or aliens took over the world right now, like literally, like right now. I'm not staying connected with my family, right? I'm going to run and find my own way, my own route, my own path, and just leave everything behind. Because if I have to, I gotta. The constant waiting to do things, or the kind of approval to do things, or just to do something simple, when also to, like, it's so hard to explain that it's like you have to hear other people explain it. I feel so I'm good at explaining it, but it's like you're fighting for approval one moment in your life to where the point you're not having to do that anymore, and it feels good, but you still have to feel like you have to do it because you're still in that environment of toxicity.
Verbally humiliate the child, especially in front of the family. They will publicly humiliate the child. What does that consist of? Derogatory terms, cursing the child, bringing up their insecurities. They do those things to inflict control in that dynamic, not just for the child, but also for everyone else watching. So the humiliation tactics are not just for the person, but it's for the entire family.
You're watching my video on men's mental health on part 3 of my version of not even version, just of my own mental health. And then I'll see you guys in part 4. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys later.